Ron Howard, known as Hollywood's nicest director, has revealed his breaking point. At 71, this Oscar-winning filmmaker named 6 actors he found hard to work with. His stories include problems like big egos and surprising betrayals. These issues go beyond normal creative disagreements and show real struggles in Hollywood. Who frustrated Ron the most? Which famous star almost caused him to leave the set? This video shares the truth behind years of hidden tension, leaked stories, and rare interviews. Stay tuned. Number 2 will really surprise you. 6. Tom Sizemore. Ron Howard runs his film sets smoothly, like a well-tuned band. He uses subtle cues, allowing everyone to flow naturally into their roles, helping actors connect deeply with their performances. However, when Tom Sizemore joined the cast of Ransom in 1996, the atmosphere changed dramatically. Sizemore brought intense energy to his scenes, which made him a standout performer. But his unpredictability sometimes disrupted Ron's careful planning and timing. Crew members noticed a shift in the room whenever Sizemore was on set. Rehearsed scenes often fell apart as his mood shifted unexpectedly during takes. Ron's approach emphasizes preparation so that creativity can flourish safely. But Sizemore treated the schedule loosely, creating moments of brilliance followed by lulls. His energy could spark excitement or quiet it abruptly. This inconsistency added pressure on set, leading to lost time and frayed nerves. On one memorable day, tensions rose. Even with lights and cameras ready, the emotional mood felt wrong. Ron calmly called for a reset, demonstrating his ability to adapt. He swiftly rearranged shots and focused on the available energy rather than what the schedule demanded. This is classic Ron. He uses gentle authority to manage chaos without escalating. The set may have felt tense, but it did not explode. Everyone sensed the shift when Ron changed the pace. It served as a warning that time was running out. Despite the challenges, Sizemore's raw talent shone through in Ransom. Ron's knack for transforming chaos into magic paid off. However, the set experienced strain as assistant directors worked to manage the fallout, and department heads communicated more tightly. Although Ron created a family atmosphere, the underlying pressure was palpable during quiet moments. There was no blame aimed at anyone. Those close to Ron understand that passion fuels creativity, while discipline keeps things on track. If trust breaks down, it can lead to problems between actors, directors, and the crew. Instead of lecturing, Ron adapted. He worked to minimize disruptions, focusing on reliable performances without needing perfect conditions. He creatively solved issues, ensuring the film could move forward without damaging anyone. When Sizemore passed away in 2023, Ron remained silent, giving space rather than making grand tributes. This may reflect a respectful boundary drawn by Ron, a filmmaker who values thorough preparation. Ransom became a lesson in managing chaos. When the day paused, the crew held steady, and Ron prioritized peace over conflict. Describing the set as a volcano on a Swiss watch wasn't an insult, it highlighted the delicate balance at play. The energy was captivating, but it also revealed vulnerabilities. Ron learned how to patch issues and adjust without causing significant problems. What seemed like unshakable calm had limits, especially when faced with unpredictability. 5. Andy Griffith. In 1960, Ron Howard started his role as Opie Taylor on The Andy Griffith Show. Andy Griffith acted like a mentor and father to him. The early years were warm and fun. However, Andy became moody and controlling as the show became popular, creating tension. As Ron grew as an actor, he challenged Andy's ideas. This led to a change in mood and strained their relationship. After the show ended in 1968, they rarely spoke. While Andy became iconic, Ron shifted into filmmaking, applying what he learned. Ron expressed gratitude for Andy's influence when he passed away in 2012. He focuses on teamwork, respect, and harmony in his projects. He learned that ego can hurt creativity. Ron reflects on his experiences in Mayberry as important lessons about leadership, knowing that even respected people have flaws. He is known as America's calmest director, shaped by his time with Andy Griffith. 4. Russell Crowe. In 2001, Ron Howard and Russell Crowe worked together on A Beautiful Mind, a film that promised great success. Howard was known for his careful direction, while Crowe was fresh off an Oscar win for Gladiator, creating a powerful dynamic. On set, there was a constant struggle between Howard's structured approach and Crowe's passionate instincts. Crowe fully immersed himself in his role as John Nash, often improvising and challenging the script, which sometimes put pressure on Howard's calm style. The crew noticed Crowe's intense energy usually turned discussions into heated debates, while Howard worked hard to balance things. Despite their different styles, they created something special. Crowe's raw energy and Howard's attention to detail produced an Oscar-winning film. However, the experience left Howard exhausted and hesitant about working together again. Crowe viewed the intensity as part of his art. Their collaboration produced a brilliant film that showcased the positive aspects and challenges of working with strong personalities. Ultimately, A Beautiful Mind demonstrated how creative genius and hard work can lead to success, leaving both men with valuable lessons for the future. 3. Henry Winkler. Happy Days started in 1974, with Ron Howard playing Richie Cunningham, a clean-cut teen in 50s Mayberry. The show focused on him until Henry Winkler came on as Fonzie, a tough but caring character. Fonzie was supposed to be a sidekick, but he stole the spotlight, changing the direction of the show and its marketing to highlight his character. Ron, who helped make the show successful, found this shift hard to accept. He kept a professional attitude and got along well with Winkler, but felt overshadowed. Those close to the show noticed that while Ron still performed well, his enthusiasm faded as the focus moved away from him. In the end, this experience led Ron to pursue directing. Instead of being bitter, he learned valuable lessons about storytelling and managing different personalities in the industry. Years later, he looked back positively on this period. Ron and Winkler remained friends, showing that professionalism can lead to growth. Ron's experience on Happy Days ultimately guided him to greater success. 2. Mel Gibson. Ron Howard joined the movie Ransom in 1996, creating a strong partnership. He's known for his steady, reliable direction, combining heart and effort with class. Mel Gibson was at his peak after his Oscar win for Gladiator, taking charge not just as an actor, but also as a creative force. Their collaboration promised excitement and resulted in a successful film, with critics praising it and box office sales thriving. However, behind the polished production, there was a constant struggle between two strong creators pulling in different directions. Ron focused on planning, teamwork, and smooth operations. On the other hand, Mel operated on instinct, bringing raw emotional energy that could shake things up. This dynamic made the process intense, reflecting the film's energy. Mel enthusiastically approached his role as Tom Mullen, making significant creative changes on the spot. He would rework lines and engage actively, as if directing the scenes himself. The crew noted that while Ron remained calm, he clearly felt the pressure of balancing his vision with Mel's dynamic approach. Ron created a peaceful environment to encourage focus, while Mel brought high energy, often sparking creative sparks. One assistant director said, "Every moment involved a battle of ideas." Mel wasn't just part of the scene, he was diving right in. Mel's intense style sometimes turned discussions into arguments, pushing Ron to his limits. Ron managed to redirect the tension, trying to keep everything moving forward, but it was challenging. At times, they had to change schedules to keep up with Mel's fast pace, which tested Ron's patience. Ron's strength was navigating the turbulence while supporting the team. The film's flow was solid. In the end, Mel's portrayal of a desperate dad is robust and realistic, while Ron guides the story. Together, they created something neither could have accomplished alone. However, this collaboration exhausted Ron, and he decided not to repeat it. The challenges of their opposing styles created a robust but draining partnership. Mel, who saw the artistic fire in their work, later acknowledged their differences. He said, "Don't just engage for friendship, engage for the truth every time." He viewed creative work as a deep dive rather than a show-off. Though Mel appreciated Ron's approach, he described it as too tidy. He joked, "Ron's calm is at the heart of the storm, while I am the storm." They respected each other, but had a fundamental perspective difference, which could hinder future collaborations. In 2015, Ron shrugged and said, "Some partnerships are one-time experiences." To wrap up, A Beautiful Mind was a shared success. Ron believes that filmmaking is a team effort and not a solo mission. His guiding style has become his trademark, flexible, calm, and unassuming. Mel's excitement brought energy to the project, and Ron's steady hand kept it on track. Their differences, labeled genius versus grind, were not conflicts but a balancing act. Can two strong creative forces work together without clashing? They managed to do so for a while. That moment turned out to be a win for both. Ron now understands that not every creative spark will ignite, and some storms must pass. If you thought Ron's calm was unbreakable, wait to see what comes next. 1. Marlon Brando. In the mid-90s, Ron Howard had the opportunity to direct Marlon Brando, a dream come true. Brando, known for his roles in Streetcar Named Desire and The Godfather, greatly influenced cinema. However, their collaboration became difficult due to Brando's reputation for being hard to work with. The film was about a father dealing with his legacy, which seemed perfect for Brando. Yet, he often arrived late, was distracted, and frequently asked for changes to the script. Ron usually planned carefully, but had to manage a star who resisted his direction. The situation became more chaotic despite Ron's efforts to build trust by accommodating Brando's needs. Brando would vanish for hours and then return, asking for rewrites, creating a tense atmosphere for the crew. The breaking point came when Brando said that the lines weren't for him and left, only to return later, wanting to start over. Although Ron stayed calm, the strain on him and the team was clear, leading to a loss of the film's original vision. Ron learned that working with legends can be unpredictable and highlights the challenges of such collaborations.